Hey guys, and welcome back to Sunshine Theme Parks. I am here today at City Walk for the first ever night of Halloween Horror Nights 33, and I'm taking you guys along with me for the very first preview night. I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you guys all the scare zones. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on some of the haunted houses. I'm not gonna give you rankings like I did last year after each house. I'll just kind of like either midway through the video or at the end of the night give you my overall thoughts, which houses were the strongest, which ones were the weakest. So if you want to stick around to the end of the video for that, please do. If you don't want any spoilers for the house, don't worry. I won't be giving any spoilers, just kind of general thoughts. But we are still a few hours away from opening of the preview night tonight. So in the meantime, let's go check out the Dead Coconut Club. Well, I don't know if they're calling it the Dead Coconut Club. I think they are. But the new Coconut Club for this year's spooky season. Let's go check that out real quick. Yeah, Dead Coconut Club. All right, let's go in. It smells really great in here. Hey, the blood bags. I knew they'd come back one day. This guy's not having a very good time at the club. That is the same arcade sign that's in the tribute store. That's funny. I'm pretty sure that one too, I'm not sure. I got Mario Bros. Donkey Kong. Wow. A little bit of Epic Universe promotion right here, I see. Look at all the snacks. Everything is blood related. introduced to the Blumhouse section of this club. Let's go see what we got up here. Okay, so it seems like we got a whole Freaky section here. You guys seen the movie Freaky? That's really cool. Now that is creepy. Purge over here. That is really cool. Happy Death Day. We even got the cake. You can take a picture of yourself holding the knife on the cake. That's really cool. Oh wow, we got Megan over there. More of the Purge. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh, she is so creepy. She looks exactly like the movie. Ooh, creepy, creepy, creepy. Black phone. There we go, we got the black phone over here. Lots of great photo opportunities with your favorite Blumhouse movies. Alright guys, we are now here at the front gate. Look who joined me, Prince of Macedon Vlogs.
Yeah, I gotta invade his vlog.
Yeah, as always, every year this guy shows up. He's like a leech.
Yeah, I'm like sucking it out like a vampire.
Yeah, he's taking all of my content.
That's right. Take.
Anyways, we are about to head into Halloween Horror Nights for the first time this year.
Quiet Place, baby.
Quiet Place, that's the one you're most excited for?
It's gonna be the Quiet Place.
Yeah, it should be very quiet there. I should hear nobody making any noise in that house. I'm sure that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, make sure they're quiet though.
Yeah, if someone screams, I'm just gonna... Anyways, let's head into Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah!
For 33 years, your screams have been
we are in Halloween Horror Nights now. We're heading to the back. We didn't see the opening ceremony, but we heard it kind of.
We saw them.
We saw the characters, the new icons for this year's Sinister and Surreal.
Yeah, their makeup looked great.
Yeah, I didn't get too good of a look at them, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back to there later.
I got a real good look.
What I did see looked awesome, so we're gonna get a better look at them later, so stay tuned to that. We're gonna head into this next scare zone, which I really can't remember what it's called. I cannot, but here it is. Here's the next scare zone. It's on screen right now. Yo, is her head okay?
They almost took my friend's camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're confiscating that. Hungry. Yes.
Oh man, there he is. There he is. Yeah. Rock on. Okay, so our first house of the night is going to be Major Sweets.
I got a sweet tooth for this house.
Yeah, I got my shirt ready for Major Sweets. There's this hat right there. Let's do this. You got a sweet tooth?
I do. I hope we see the unknown in there.
The unknown. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the unknown.
Oh no!
It's the unknown. I miss.
Flip your lid, kids! Come on, chaperones. You better get inside before the kids eat all the free samples.
We are currently in the Blumhouse Scare Zone. I'm going to show you all the scare actors, man. My voice is kind of going now. I just did my first house, Major Sweets. Really good house, surprisingly good. But anyway, let's check out some of the scare actors. We got Megan over here, an icon. Let's get a closer look at her. That was intense, guys. Oh, nice. Whoa.
Hotel, they already were up here.
Looks like hopefully the Wolfman will come out here at one point.
In the future, mankind's mortality is
This stuff is sentient.
We'll deal with the water.
humanity is no longer on the top of the food chain. Is key to mankind's destruction. Experience the terrors of deep space. Sirens.
At Camp Chumbucket to swim and play in the cool waters of Lake Dakumanga. This summer, the lake waters will turn red with blood as nature's most vicious man-eater encounters an endless supply of food. Changed by science gone wrong.
Of our newest exhibit. This fall, our newest exhibit will be a
I feel bad that I was dumb. Alright, just kind of a midnight update. We did Slaughter Cinema, Museum, all those houses in the back, Goblin's Feast, all of that. I'll give you more thoughts at the end of my video, but I would say the museum is probably the most disappointing for me so far. More details later. But right now I'm walking through the Torture Fair Scare Zone, so let's get a look at that.
I saw their pictures online. It is awesome.
wanted to say on sofa. Are you ready? We're going to go forward and back. Ready? Forward. Come on. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. That was rude.
Help me, please. I'm stuck here. I've been stuck here since the 60s. Help.
Help me. That's the best costume I've seen so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, dang it. They just didn't pass one.
And there we have the tribute store. We're gonna go in there in just a little bit. That's gonna be fun. Can't wait for that. Now that's a picture. Oh man.
Welcome to the torture fair. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Little did you know when you came here to feast on the horrors, we were feasting on you. Welcome to our trap. Enjoy. All's fair, the torture fair. Feel every inch, every scar remade, every painful slice, every bubbling of blood. Feel it! Enjoy! But no going into your mind here. This is about the skin, about the stabs, the slicing, the tearing. Take a gander at all we have to offer you. The brazen bull. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. What a fair it is. The sparkle in your eye. Would you like to participate? You want to check it out? Choose your favorite device. I'm sure my fairgoers will indulge you. In my honor, the victims. Who wants to connect? Watch here. A victim will be brought up shortly.
Oh, just Ecto once. It's pretty tiny. About 124. It's taking me a second to get the vibe of it.
Wow.
And I like the photo op opportunities.
I appreciate that. I was looking for that. I couldn't find it. Here, do you see the phone cover?
I don't like
Yeah, they really went full blast with the punk theme.
Is that Earl the Squirrel?
I almost thought that felt like a Five Nights at Freddy's. What I know.
Hey, that's the VHS character from the Summer Tribute store.
That looks almost like Aqua Force, Team Hunger, Aqua Force. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen that. What's in the next room?
Oh. It's like we're in a sewer.
Yeah, I think so. Was that a new shirt? Like the dark song. Oh,
Thank you. The Pink Spells icons. Oh my gosh.
great job. I would say if I were that's pretty freaking awesome. I love the that is really cool to tell.
guys. So as you can see from behind us, it's and his mail's dying.
You like my shirt, guys?
Yeah, it's a great shirt.
Thank you.
Are you a pass holder?
That's right, pink and black, baby.
I don't know if he's a pass holder.
Oh, I'm definitely passing us something.
Anyways, we are done with preview night. We managed to hit all 10 houses.
I am so proud of us.
We almost didn't. We made some risky but very calculated choice to hit all 10.
Yeah, we almost missed A Quiet Place.
We did,
Yeah.
but we made it, and that was definitely worth it.
It was good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to have joined you again this year.
Yes, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Look forward to next year's preview night, and
Yes.
most importantly, I look forward to this event year. It's got some really great houses, lots of great set designs throughout every house.
Fantastic designs, a lot of great puppetry this year.
Yes. So real quick, your number one house so far?
Oh man, can I say like 2 or 3 of them?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Insidious, I loved it. Ghostbusters, it's like being in the movie.
Yes.
Quiet Place.
Yeah.
Oh, and Slaughterhouse Cinema.
Slaughterhouse.
I cannot pick a number 1 out of those guys. I cannot do it.
There's some solid houses this year. I think you guys are going to enjoy this event a lot.
Yeah. What was your favorite house?
My favorite house is probably Ghostbusters. That was a lot of fun. Quiet Place and Insidious. Terrifying. Pretty much your list.
Yeah, mine is Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse is good too. Yeah, it was fun.
It's fun. It's missing some stuff though.
Yeah, it was. But my voice is dying. I'll give you guys some final thoughts in my car in just a second. But as for Prince of Mastodon Vlogs, make sure to watch his channel. Link for his videos down below. We review every house right after we do it, so make sure you watch that. And it's a lot more in-depth than mine. And subscribe, give him a subscription.
And give him a subscription too if you haven't subscribed already.
Yeah, please. Anyways, I'll catch you in the parks.
Catch you in the further.
All right, guys. Well, here I am in my car. You know, my usual car vlogs and the video things that if you've seen me for a long time, you know I do this. Just giving my general overall recap of this year's Halloween Horror Nights, simply based on preview night. Now, just keep in mind, preview night is literally the first day for Halloween Horror Nights for all these team members, all the scare actors. So, you know, everything is not going to be absolutely perfect. And a lot of scare actors are still going to get into their groove. So it's hard to really judge the whole event just based on preview night. But so far, I think it's going to be a really fun, strong year. You guys may know that I am a big lore head for HHN lore. I did the whole timeline last year for Halloween Horror Nights, and I may or may not whip out something this year for this year's lore if I can get them all together. Lore-wise, this year was not very strong, especially compared to last year's where we had Oddfellow and it was all interconnected. This year's icons, apparently, because I've heard rumors that Universal's want to get away from the term icons and instead use iconic characters and just have multiple characters that are just kind of like the icons. But despite that, the main icons are supposed to be Sinister and Surreal. Here's their photo right here, and here's some photos I took of them at the event today. They did a whole opening ceremony, but from where I was, I saw absolutely none of that. I did hear it though, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. So on repeat visits to this year's event, I definitely will be checking out that opening ceremony, kind of dissect it, see what the whole storyline is there. And they do have their scare zone right at the beginning of the park, which I really just did not go through because we were on a mission to do all 10 houses tonight, and we did. We did all 10 houses, barely made it, but it was a busy night for preview night for some reason. But either way, we skipped right through the Surreal and Sinister scare zone, which is a bit upsetting, but not a big deal. I'm going to come back a bunch of times, and I'm going to spend hours in all the scare zones taking notes and stuff just because I'm crazy like that. But in the Torture Fair, we got one of the characters. I can't recall if it's Sinister or Surreal themselves, but it was just one of them in the Torture Fair. And I'm sure the other one is, I think, in the Demon Queens. I think it was what that one was called. But lore stuff aside, and the actual quality of the event, once again, just based on preview night, it's pretty good. I would say every house, the set design is spectacular, like genuinely spectacular. Some highlights I would say for me are a Goblin Feast. That was kind of a sleeper hit for me. I was really not that excited for it. It seemed interesting, but I really just kind of like kept it low on my radar. But after doing it, I really enjoyed it. It was actually a lot of fun. Incredible set design. If I have to compare it to anything else from like previous years, I would say it's almost like Dead Man's Pier in terms of some of the scaling for the interior designs in there. I feel like Goblin Feast is going to be a big contender for House of the Year, just like Dead Man's Pier was. So you guys definitely should not sleep on Goblin's Feast. I think it's going to be an underrated hit. This is definitely like the Shrek house. I know that's weird. I know that doesn't make sense, but trust me, once you go in there, some of the costumes is like Shrek. Another one that I know is phenomenal. I know it is. But my walkthrough of the house tonight was just not good. Was Universal Monsters Eternal Bloodlines. Probably the one I was most looking forward to, because I love every Monsters house from every year. It's amazing. My favorite one ever was Legends Collide. And this one I know is going to be my favorite when it's good. Because when I went through, the scare actors were just not really in it. A lot of them were missing. So I had a bad run, but I do not fault that house because the set design was absolutely insane. Really great stuff in there. The costuming was pretty good too. It reminded me a lot of Legends Collide, which once again, my favorite haunted house of all time. And it's funny because preview night of that year, I think it was 2022, of Legends Collide, I remember rating it pretty low. I was disappointed with Legends Collide. And now I'm saying it's my favorite haunted house they've ever made for HHN. So I know that Eternal Bloodlines is gonna get better, but for now, it's kind of ranked a little lower for me for overall. This year is one of the first years, at least in a long time, where we've had more originals than the IPs. And just in case some of you don't know, IPs stand for intellectual property, which is just kind of like movies and TV shows not owned by Universal, just licensed by Universal. And it could also be Universal movies. The Universal Monsters houses count as IPs, even though they're kind of like in the middle between IP and original, but nonetheless, the IP houses, all of them, incredible. Genuinely. Insidious delivers on the scares, so don't miss that one if you want to go for the scares. Another good one, A Quiet Place. I know a lot of people have doubted A Quiet Place. A lot of people have. You guys have no idea what you're in for A Quiet Place. Incredible. If you are a sucker for puppets in haunted houses, A Quiet Place is for you. There are so many puppets in there. I swear, if you would compare it to Stranger Things and the puppets for Demogorgons and stuff like that, even scare actors in Demogorgon costumes, just one Stranger Things house compared to A Quiet Place, there were more of the creatures from the Quiet Place movie in this house than there were just overall Demogorgons and any of that in Stranger Things houses. There are so many of these creatures inside A Quiet Place. And one of the craziest of the scenes in that house is near the beginning. I'm going to give some light spoilers for A Quiet Place. In the beginning of the house, you are walking a good amount of time in complete pitch black darkness. Complete pitch black darkness. I could not see even this close ahead of me. Completely dark. This is not the entire time. There would be like some flash, just kind of like give you a second of awareness of where you are. And I think there is a jump scare in the darkness that when it happens, there's some flashing lights to also give you a sense of where you are for a quick second. But other than that, yeah, complete pitch black darkness you have to walk through. But just advice, walk straight. All right, don't try to turn. If you think there's some turns, no, just keep walking straight and just take it slow so you don't hit the person in front of you, because you genuinely will not be able to see the person in front of you. Quiet Place knocked it out of the park. Incredible. Especially if you're a fan of those movies, you're gonna love this house. Incredible house. And I could say the same for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. If you were a fan of that movie, even if you're just a Ghostbusters fan in general, it's such a fun haunted house that does try pretty hard to deliver on the scares, and I think it could deliver most of the time on the scares. But it's just a house that makes you smile. Once again, if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you're gonna love it. There's a lot of things to look at. Those mini puffs, Marshmallow Men, they are everywhere and they're amazing, and they actually move. They're little animatronics. Like, when you see them, like, actually look closely at them, you're gonna see them moving. It's incredible. There's so many things in this house, and it's very much completely like 90% Frozen Empire, and the 10% is some other Ghostbusters stuff, like a little bit of the originals thrown here and there, but it's mostly Frozen Empire. Very good haunted house, probably one of my favorites just because of how fun it was. So good. Another really good one that surprised me was Major Suites. I need to go through it a couple more times to really get a definitive opinion on it. But the location, I swear, is cursed because it's on Fast and Furious. And usually those haunted houses in Fast and Furious are not incredible. But Major Suites, I think, is the best haunted house they've done in that space, which is funny because it's even smaller space than the previous Fast and Furious haunted houses. Because you remember, it starts like midway into the interior queue for Fast and Furious, and then you go outside for like a second half of the house, and then you continue through there. It doesn't do that. You start in the outside portion, and the whole house is built in that outside portion. That's it. So it's very interesting that they decided to go that way to kind of shorten the amount of space they had. It was really good. Very good set design for the small space they had. Every inch was used to perfection. The spacing, incredible. I never felt cramped in there, even though it is a very small area for a haunted house. Never felt cramped. It's weird that they achieved that haunted house the way they achieved it. That's all I can say about Major Suites. And then real quick, some last quick thoughts, just so this is not going on too long. Triplets of Terror. I was disappointed. Monstrous Latin America, very good, actually. Some good puppets in there. And big characters as well. Museum, very underwhelming. Probably my least favorite house of the night. And then Slaughter Cinema, very good, very camp, very fun. It's definitely up there as well. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. And then real quick thoughts on Nightmare Fuel. I am underwhelmed by this year's show. Hopefully it was just preview night type of show, and opening night and onwards would be better. But I just feel like Nightmare Fuel was missing a lot of stuff, and it feels very bare bones of typical Nightmare Fuel. There's nothing special really to the show. It's a brand new storyline, which is awesome, but other than that, I don't feel like there's really anything else beyond the new storyline that feels special. It just kind of feels like generic Nightmare Fuel now. But if you like Nightmare Fuel, I mean, you're gonna love it. There are some good stuff in the show. It feels like the wow moments are not as much as previous shows from previous years. So that's just my quick thoughts on this year's Nightmare Fuel. But don't miss it. It's still good. It's still great. But overall, closing thoughts on HHN 33 based on preview night. Sorry guys, I had work early in the morning today, so in about 2 hours from right now I would be awake for 24 hours. So I'm trying to power through this. Quick thoughts on this year's event. Very fun just to go and enjoy the event. Really, it's really great. Oh, the tribute store is awesome. Definitely good merchandise this year as well. It's a fun event this year. Insidious will scare the crap out of you. A Quiet Place will amaze you and scare you. Ghostbusters will have you just having so much fun, and the originals will surprise you. But yeah, that's just my quick thoughts. Scare Zone wise, we didn't go through all of them. Torture Fair is amazing. Torture Fair is amazing. Yes, do not miss Torture Fair. We missed the Swamp one, and like I said, we missed the Sinister and Surreal one. Duality of Fear, I think is what it's called. So I don't have much to say about Scare Zones, but don't worry, I will cover them in future Halloween Horror Nights videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the parks. Prince of Macedon vlogs, link in the description. Good night.